So I was actually in high school and college at the same time.
Okay.
So we graduated, you get out early,
Yeah.
but I was going to graduation practice and also Summer Science Institute
Good
and
Lord.
Morehouse at the same time.
Yeah.
And first week there, met a guy by the name of Oshari Dilo.
Okay.
He's from California. He was 2, 3 years younger than us.
Okay.
Right. He was extremely bright. Right. And so he skipped so many different grades and he lived across the hall. And so we talked about going out. I was like, we're going to go to this graduation party
Yeah.
and I'm going to show you how to talk to girls. Right. So
You were the mentor. Got it.
yeah, right. So, it's certain things you're gifted in, right? The gifted gap.
I'm done.
Because he helped me to actually write better. Right. So
Mm.
in class, I was writing my paper. Right. And then, I get a grade that I've never gotten. And then they're like, you should probably read Oshari's. Right. And
Tiny little
set
help.
his up like, like sweat off the brow,
Yeah.
running through the woods. I'm like, oh, you set the scene and I'm doing a 5-paragraph essay, right? So anyway, because he helped me academically, I said, all right, I got you. I'm going to help you to be able to talk to girls, especially since you're younger, you're from California, and this is a different environment. So he was coming from being a minority,
Okay.
to majority in
Yeah.
Atlanta University.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we went out, stopped by McDonald's. I said, all right, you need to warm up. You need to go ahead and get the girl's phone number and the drive-through, right?
You gave him a big
I was
assignment.
like, hey, every man knows you have to build your confidence up.
Sheesh.
Right? Build your confidence
You
up.
started out strong.
Right. And so he didn't listen to anything that I said. He just, let me get your number. Because Oshar was a nice looking guy, right? And she said, all right. I was like, okay, he's going to Debo the number, right? And so she started to write it down and then she looked to the back and she said, never mind. And we were cracking up. Like, man, I've had people say, no, I've never had someone give a rebate on the number. I wasn't
Yes.
the number.
We
Now I'm
started.
a rebate. No, we were so cracking up. But the sad part is that when we pulled off, this is right on Chandler Road. If you know Atlanta, gunshots rang out and shot and killed Oshari Dilo on the spot.
Are you
in my
kidding
car.
me?
Her ex-boyfriend was in the drive-through behind
And
us.
saw.
Saw the exchange, saw the Morehouse shirts,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
Toxic shame, all of this stuff, and fired into the car. And at that moment, Oshari's life was taken. So,
And you were blessed.
so I was driving, and then it was two of my friends from Lithonia that also in the summer science program,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
two of our friends that we met at Morehouse. And so then I had to give them, CPR, try
Yeah.
to save them. So that was my first introduction to trauma right there. So of course the lawyers came in, we pulled out of school for a couple of days, and we just had to deal with that situation. And that to me,
Mm.
God spoke. We lost one, but you will save many. That is where psychology became very personal.
Yeah.
Because it seemed as if Oshari was a sacrifice.
Yeah.
He was spotless. I mean, he was raised the right way. His parents did the right thing by him. There was no malice.
Right.
He didn't even get the phone number.
Right.
Right. And it was all just
Senseless.
coming of age.
Yeah.
Right. And ironically, I actually met the shooter. Right. Because I started speaking in juvenile detention centers.
Oh my goodness.
And when he saw me, he asked to be excused to the back. And I said, nah, I want to talk to you. I was like, I need to understand, why that happened.
Yeah.
And that's when I got the backstory. Foster care, one house to another, feeling no value. And he said that was the last betrayal. And he said he really wasn't trying to kill anyone. He was just really trying to show off. Right? Because Oshari ducked and a bullet hit the very bottom of the window.
Mm-hmm.
He was just trying to, 1 minute. And he took an innocent life.
Gosh.
And
That is so
Oshari was a
terrible.
good guy.
Yeah.
And that
It's
has
heartbreaking.
bonded all of us. But it was definitely personal to me because I was in psychology.
Yeah.
And, and the driver and his mentor.
Yeah.
So that's when God spoke to me, you will save many.
Yeah.
So I never take a day off. Now I take day off to rest because God orders
You
me
have
and
to
have margin. But this is never fun and games for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.